I have to say, I couldn't have picked a finer young man for my daughter. I always knew that what she needed most was a very patient man. And thank God you showed up, Akash. But seriously, Akash, I'm so glad that Katie found such a kind, thoughtful, loving man who treats her like the precious jewel that she is. You're the calm in her storm, and I see the way that she looks at you knowing that you'll always keep her safe. And that's more than I can ask for. All right, Pumpkin, it's your turn. Seems like so long ago that my Katie Catherine Marie was just underneath my feet, getting into trouble, making me raise my voice only occasionally, but look at you now. So Pumpkin, as your dad, I always wanted to be your hero. But as you grew up and time went on, I realized that you became mine. I watched you fearlessly overcome every obstacle you've had in your life and grow into this beautiful young woman that a long time ago I could have never imagined. I've seen you overcome so many difficulties and succeed. Yes, there were a lot of tears and yelling and screaming and throwing things along the way, but you finally made it. You found your happiness. So Katie and Akash, I want to finish up by saying, enjoy your beautiful life together. Be good to each other, lift each other up, fight for each other. You're both so worth it, and we all love you. So thank you, everyone. Please help me in saluting Katie and Akash. Salute.
Looks so beautiful. Wow. Wow, let me look.
Now, over the years, while yes, I have seen her deliver on her thread, I've also watched her grow into somebody who has a heart of gold and somebody who is unapologetically herself. But I can truly say I've never seen her as happy as she has been since Akash has come into her life. They complete each other in a way that, as a best friend, I can only hope that you would find in your future husband. And Akash, I would just like to remind you to never let a day pass that you don't tell Katie those 3 little words. You are right. So I would like to propose a toast to Katie and Akash, wishing you guys a lifetime of love, happiness, and 0 bodily harm.
One cold February night was our first date. I did what every guidebook and parent would tell you not to do. Go on a 5-course dinner with someone I had never met, get in their car alone, and go back to their house alone. But what these guidebooks don't tell you is that you could take your chances and meet the love of your life. And that's exactly what happened. That night was so special. Time was at a standstill. We stayed until the restaurant closed. I laughed with you, we listened to music, we shared things about one another until sunrise. It was so perfect. After spending nearly 24 hours together, you uttered the words, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And that's when I knew, and you knew too. Akash, I love you. You have shown me what true love is. You are selfless, humble, patient, forgiving, and incredibly handsome. Early on in our relationship, we used to stare at each other and say, "I feel really lucky." We said it all the time. At the time, we left it at that and never really definitively defined what it meant. But it was no secret. "I'm lucky" was another way of saying I love you. Akash, I am lucky that I get to love you. We are lucky to have found each other. I'm lucky that I get to be your wife, and I promise to always feel lucky.
Katie, words are simply not enough to express how much I love you. I pledge you my love for as long as I live. Remember the first day that we met? Of course you do. I knew right then that we were meant to be together for the rest of our lives. You're my best friend. You're everything that I ever dreamt of, and everything that I will ever need. Today, I choose you to be my wife. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, grow with you, and create with you. I will always be honest, kind, patient, and understanding. I also promise to always unclog the shower, although you're the only one with the long hair.
I'm sorry. That is love.
I'm so excited to call you my wife from this moment on.
Marriage definitely brings out the worst and the best in any two human beings living together. And the magic is to balance out both of these elements and to live in harmony and bliss. I miss you guys a lot, and I love you guys a lot, and all I can say is just cheers for health, wealth, and a lot of joy living together. Cheers, and have a happy married life, Akash and Katie.
Katie and I met in 1994. And my life was never the same. I thought I was getting a kitten, and they brought home a Katie. There was a miscommunication clearly on these two parts. Like I said, Katie came in like a wrecking ball in my life, and it was the best wrecking ball that I could have ever asked for. So I'd like to leave you with a poem. It's a love poem that my dad used to read to us when we were children, all the time. Ghetto superstar. That is what you are. Coming from afar, reaching for the stars. Run away with me into another place. And we can rely on each other. From one corner to another, So with that, let us raise our glasses to Katie and Akash. As much as I'm excited for the two of you, I'm so excited that our families have become one, and I'm so excited for all the adventures we're all gonna go on together. So to all the laughs, the adventures, the annoying encounters, and of course love, cheers. Happy wedding. Chin chin.
Katie and Akash, by the power vested in me, by the internet, and by the strength of your own love, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vow with a kiss.